Happy day. Thank you, Guam. I just want to say thank you to all of my friends, family, and everybody that has been tuning into our videos. My name is Joshua Mofnis, and I have been, putting out a series of cooking videos, basically dedicated to all those abroad who don't know how to use Chamorro style cooking in their techniques, mostly college students or whoever have you. Tonight we're doing a special dish. Oh wait, I forgot to tell you. If you guys want to follow our cause, click the link below. You can become a fan of our page. Please try to comment on our YouTube videos as well. Whenever we do a dish, you'll be able to find it on YouTube. But anyhow, here we go. Tonight we're having Chamorro Bistek, which is Bistek Chamorro in our language. And my additives here tonight are going to be very simple. It's a very simple dish to make. You got your pot there on the side. I'm using here the white ginger, not galanga, white ginger. And I'm going to have some onions, garlic, 2 cups of achote water, peas from the bag, the frozen peas, not the can. And I use tri-tip tonight because I just like the way the meat tastes. And when you cut your meat, you want to have it sort of cut like this for your bistek. You don't want it too thin, too thick either. You just want it to look like that. See how they're all pretty much in sync with the same size? That's Bistek Chamorro. So let me get this started here. Turn on our stove. I'm going to put it on high so it can heat. Once it's heating, I'm going to step on over to grab my oil. And oil, I use it pretty much in almost all the dishes that I cook, only because it's the best additive that you can use to stir fry or gisa your vegetables. And in Chamorro cooking, it's usually garlic and onion. In this particular dish, I'm adding ginger because it's very important for the ginger in this particular dish. Mas mangi sempre. So I'm going to add a tablespoon of oil here. Not too much because we don't want the food to be drenched in oil. We want this bistek to be garnishable so we can throw it over our white rice. So that's what we got going there. The pot's heating up. Put our oil away. That way the wifey doesn't get mad about where it goes. Let me grab my ladle. Alright, set to go. This particular stove is no messing around, so it's pretty much ready to go. The first thing you want to do is throw in your onions. You're going to want to throw in your garlic, because this is what's making our beef base. And then your ginger. The reason why I cut the ginger at that size is because you want to take it out. You want to remove it from your cooking once it's made once it's served its purpose in the dish, because you don't want your fans, or you don't want people who are eating your cooking to bite into the ginger. It's just not something that you want. So I'll throw that in there, get that all stirred up. So 1 tablespoon of oil, your onions, your garlic, your ginger, looking real good. Now once your stirred onions, garlic, and ginger start to look, as progressed in the cooking process, you're going to throw in your meat. That would be the next step. Oops. Sorry, that wasn't part of the cooking process, but I just have to make myself a little drink here. So, I usually get everything all prepped up, prior to when I'm cooking. That way I can just pull from each additive and then throw it into the dish. This particular process here is ready to go. Once you start to hear it moving like that and spinning, then you can add in your meat. You want the meat to cook with the onions, the garlic, and the ginger because you want it to absorb all that taste from what's going on in there. And because today we're not using a non-skid, a non-stick pot. I'm gonna get a metal ladle, which is probably in the dishwasher. All ready to go. Alright, here we go. So you want to galactic, meaning curve. And then, once you have all the onions, garlic, the ginger, and the meat stirred up pretty much to, make an even mixture, you don't want to throw in your tofu water. Your tofu water here, for this amount of meat, which is basically one whole tri-tip, you want to use about 2 cups of water. And it really depends on how you want to do the tofu water. The tofu water can be done with hot water, which I usually use as my technique to get the red into the sauce. Or you can do it the Antiguo style, where you can just put cold water, the 2 cups of water, into a bowl, and then throw your tofu seeds in there. Always use the tofu seeds. Never go with the powder. It's just not the same. So you can do that and just whisk it overnight, let it do its process. But it's a pretty speedy process when you use hot water, boiling water, if anything, and then strain out the tofu seeds, and then this is what you come up with. So I'm going to throw this in here, and there we go. I'm going to wait for it to develop. Now, there we go. Once this progresses into a simmering process, then we'll be ready for the next step, and that would be just to add your salt, your pepper, and then the last step is going to be the peas. So let's see how it turns out.